Have you ever had chicken fried steak? Chicken fried steak is simply very thin steaks that are coated in a flour mixture and then shallow fried. Whisk together a couple of eggs and then season about a cup of flour with some salt and pepper and then a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. Whisk it together so everything is nicely combined. For the steak, look for a minute steak. They're pre-thinified and perfect for cooking in this quick method. Season those with some salt and pepper as well. And then you want to coat your steaks first in flour. This will dry them off. And then into the egg. Coat them on both sides with the eggs and then they go back into the flour to get another coating. Do that with all of your steaks. I have 4 whole steaks here. All right, I'm gonna cook these. Here I have a large cast iron skillet and I'm gonna heat about a 1/4 cup of safflower oil. You wanna make sure that your oil is nice and hot. So I'm gonna give this just another couple of seconds to heat up before I add my steaks. These are very thin, so they shouldn't take too long to cook. The pan's not quite big enough to put all 4 in, unfortunately. You may need to cook in batches. You're definitely going to want to have a 200 or 250 degree oven to keep your steaks warm while you make the white gravy made in the pan after you finish your steaks. These need to cook until they're golden brown. That should take about 3 minutes per side. I was just talking to everybody in the kitchen while I was waiting for these to cook, and I learned that these are called chicken fried steak in the South, but in the Midwest they're called country fried steak. What do you call this dish? I'm going to put these on a little bit of a paper towel lined baking sheet while I keep them in the oven. The oven's really low. It probably won't be a fire hazard. Sarah told me to do it and then my house burned down. That one looks good, right? Careful. Keep them warm while you make your gravy. So pour off all but about a tablespoon of the fat. Then add 1 teaspoon of flour. This is to thicken your gravy. You want to let it get a little bit golden brown. Then add 1½ cups of milk. This is a white gravy. While your gravy is simmering, you can saute some green beans if you want to. I have some already cooked green beans. I'm going to saute them with a little bit of olive oil and a clove of garlic. I just crushed this clove of garlic. When your garlic is sizzling, you can add your green beans and then just toss them around a little bit. Season them with some salt and pepper, and you have a side dish ready to go. In my cast iron skillet, my milk has been simmering. If you feel like the 1 teaspoon didn't thicken your gravy enough, you can always go back and add a little bit more. And this also needs to be seasoned with salt and pepper. The green beans are done. I'm going to turn those off. The gravy has thickened. Ready to serve. Get your warm steak out of the oven. The steak. Some green beans. Spoon some gravy on top. Delicious. Plenty of gravy to make everything tasty. Fry up some steaks for dinner tonight.